In 2004, a photo discovered on a hard drive, along with numerous graphic images involving children, led authorities to uncover a depraved individual known as Mr. Swirl, one of history's most notorious predators. Mr. Swirl appeared in over 200 photographs depicting the abuse of children that eventually circulated on the internet. Unlike other predators, he did not conceal his identity. He ensured his presence in the images, even posing in some of them. Although his entire body was visible in the photographs, he obscured his face using a swirling effect, rendering him completely unrecognizable. This ultimately resulted in a global manhunt spearheaded by Interpol, known as Operation Vico. The hard drive, found by German police in a storage unit, was filled with hundreds of images. While some showcased beautiful landscapes and delectable meals, others revealed horrific scenes of child abuse. They quickly connected these heinous crimes to Mr. Swirl. He had also posted these images to multiple online forums, leading investigators to retrieve his IP address, which indicated a connection to Vancouver, Canada. After this, an investigator identified that the swirling effect obscuring Mr. Swirl's face came from a commonly used editing program. By reversing this effect, they were able to get a clear image of him. Several of these reconstructed pictures were posted on Interpol's website, leading to more than 350 people contacting the organization, 5 of whom identified the man as Christopher Paul Neal. Neal was born in New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. In 1998, he graduated from a seminary in Mission, British Columbia, with an arts degree but did not receive the necessary approval to enter the Catholic priesthood due to a lack of qualifications. Following this, he chose to pursue a career in teaching instead. From 1997 to 2000, he served as a chaplain at military cadet camps in Nova Scotia and Saskatchewan, where he counseled teenagers. After serving as a chaplain, Neal moved to South Korea to teach English, where he remained for several years before relocating to Thailand in 2003. In Thailand, Neal began working as an English teacher at a private school in Bangkok. He also started traveling to Vietnam and Cambodia, where he abused at least 12 young boys. He allegedly employed the services of a Thai boy to bring other young boys from internet cafes to his apartment. When Neal was officially identified as Mr. Swirl, he had been working as an English teacher in Gwangju, South Korea. However, he fled to Thailand with a one-way ticket once he was publicly identified. He was arrested in Thailand in 2007. In 2008, he was sentenced to 39 months in prison and fined $1,780, a reduction from his original 6-year sentence due to his admission of guilt. Later, his sentence was extended by an additional 6 years after he was convicted of abusing another child. After serving 5 years in a Thai prison, Neal was released and returned to Canada in 2012, where he was immediately arrested at Vancouver International Airport under a warrant. He was released on strict conditions. However, in 2013, Neal was arrested for breaching his recognizance, pleading guilty after CP was found on his laptop and mobile phone. In 2014, he received a 3-month prison sentence and 3 years of probation. In 2015, he was sentenced to 5.5 years in prison, which was later reduced to 15 months. Neal was released in 2017 and currently resides in Vancouver under court-ordered restrictions that prohibit contact with minors and possession or access to any electronic devices, including through third parties.